Thank you very much, Seung Sahn. Recently we had a visit here from the abbot of the Quantum Zen School, whose headquarters is in Rhode Island, and he told me that I had to stop playing with my power tools and act more like an abbot, so I had to give a talk now and then, which is why I'm up here. So please bear with me. This heat that we're having nowadays, it's pretty unusual. Anyways, this year it's been very cool. But the past week has been very hot, and it reminded me a lot of the summers I used to spend on the East Coast. Those of us who are from the East Coast know what I'm talking about, where it's humid all summer. And in particular, I was remembering it's actually so hot that maybe we could even open the windows. If people don't have trouble hearing, why don't we try? Opening the windows will be more comfortable. In particular, I was remembering the first summer I started living at the Zen Center in New Haven, Connecticut, when I was going to college. I had only been living there for a few months, and it was really hot in the summer. It was so hot that I would go out on the porch and put a sheet in the shower and make it all wet and put the sheet over me, and in the morning it would be dry, and that's about the only way I could stay comfortable. But Seung Sahn came into town about a month or two after I started living at the Zen Center, and for some reason none of the directors were available to drive him to Providence, where he was going. So they told me that I should borrow the director's car and drive him. And I had never been to Providence before, and hardly really driven a standard shift car, but I figured this was my chance to be with the Zen master, and so I we were just leaving after our retreat, and I'm opening the door, and Seung Sahn getting in on the other side, and I turn to all the people who are kind of sending us off on the porch, and I say, "But how do I go there?" And Seung Sahn just said immediately, "Don't check road." So we got in the car, and I kind of looked back in horror at the people grinning at me from the porch, wondering what I was going to do. But Seung Sahn said, "I am a PhD on this road." He knew the road so well. So this is the point that I wanted to make, is don't check road, which is Seung Sahn's teaching to me at that time. But I'll continue the story. There's just kind of a little more that's a little bit interesting. We're driving along on 95 going towards Providence, and I was getting really tired. Any of you who have sat retreats with me know that I often sit my retreats kind of nodding off like this, and until I discovered coffee in Los Angeles. But I was getting really tired on the road, and I was doing everything that I knew to stay awake. You know, you bite your tongue, and after about 15 minutes that doesn't work, and then what you can do is give yourself a cramp in your foot. You can make your foot cramp up, and it's really painful, so you stay awake that way. And that wasn't working after a while. And I was going to put my head outside the window and kind of get the air, but I figured with Seung Sahn in the car that was not so good. Finally, I just said, he was just dozing in the seat next to me, and I said to him, "I'm going to have to pull over for a second and get a Coke or something, and I'm really tired." And so I pull over, and he said, "Oh, no problem, I'll drive." And in those days, this was before he really was driving a lot in the United States. And this was a standard shift car. And I don't think he drove in the United States a standard shift too much. But he said, in Japan that he had. So he drove the rest of the way, and I didn't sleep at all. The rest of the way back. But the point of my story is his teaching when we got in the car, don't check road. Now, a couple years pass, and I'm in Korea. And for a while, I was his attendant in Korea, in Seoul. And what that means to be Seung Sahn attendant in Seoul is that you spend all day driving around, taking him here and there, because he's very busy when he goes to Korea. All Korean people want to see him. And so he's giving Dharma speeches about twice a day and visiting people and going here and going there. So we would usually hear in the morning, okay, 10 o'clock we go here, or 12 o'clock we go here. And then I'd just wait until the time, and we'd get in the car and go. So since that time in New Haven, I've always kept this don't check road mind, and I just kind of get in the car and go and wing it. And Seung Sahn knows that I kind of do errands like this. I don't really plan things out too well. So I get in the car, and Seung Sahn gets in, And I start off and I say, so where are we going, sir? And he goes, driver, understand road necessary. So that ended my don't check road teaching. Seung Sah's teaching is very interesting. It's not anything that you can distill down to something that you can understand. His teaching is if you keep don't know mind, then you can just follow your situation moment to moment. Sometimes that means not checking the road, and sometimes that means knowing where you're going before you get in the car. When I first started practicing, I once, in my more idealistic days, I once said to Seung Sahn, I really want to understand your teaching. And he fired back, I don't teach understanding. I only teach don't know. Boom. So, where did this don't know teaching come from? I'd like to spend a little time telling Seung Sah's story of his practicing. Seung Sah was a student at the university in Seoul after the Second World War, and at that time they had just been liberated from the Japanese occupation. And he was really into radical politics, and he wanted to make Korea a strong country and a very wonderful place. But on the anniversary of the liberation of Japan, which was VJ Day for us, in front of the Seoul station, the communist group of communists were fighting a group of pro-democracy people. And Seung Sah saw this as a young college student and was so overcome by how futile it is to do this kind of radical political action that he went off into the mountains and decided that he had to find truth to help his country, that this radical politics, fighting each other, wasn't going to help. On this day that Koreans should have been celebrating their liberation from Japan rather than fighting each other. So he went off to the mountains, and for a while he just read Socrates or Plato or Western philosophy, because at that time this Western influence had started coming in. And after a while some monk came in and said, what are you doing reading Western philosophy? You don't even know Eastern philosophy. You don't even know your own tradition. So then he started reading Confucianism and Taoism, and he couldn't find truths in them. He couldn't find the way, so he went back to Socrates. Then the abbot of the temple came by and gave him a Buddhism book and said, read this, and maybe you'll find that interesting. So he read this book, and it really hit his mind, because this was talking about the truth that he was interested in and how to find that. So he just devoured this book and was getting more and more interested in Buddhism and reading this. And an old monk came by the hermitage that he was staying in and looked in and said, what are you doing? And Seung Sah said, I'm trying to understand Buddhism. And the old monk said, Buddhism is not understanding something. Buddhism is forgetting your understanding. So Seung Sah said, it was just like what he had read in the sutras, and he said, yeah, so how do I do that? How do I forget my understanding? And the monk said, okay, I'll teach you a practice. And he taught him this special 100-day retreat, which we all know about, where he would just chant the Great Dharani, Shinmyo Janggu De Dharani, for about 20 hours a day. And at midnight this was in the middle of winter, break through the ice and take a cold shower and only eat pine needles for 100 days. And the old monk said, if you do this, you will either die, or you'll go crazy, or you'll get enlightenment. So Seung Sah did this, actually. And he died, and he went crazy. So we say he got enlightenment. Anyways, that's where his don't know teaching comes from. Completely digesting our understanding. It reminds me of the story of Ananda, Buddha's disciple. Once, I think it was Ananda, I'm not sure, once asked Buddha, Buddha is often called Tathagata, or Tathagata, which means thus come, or like this. He asked the Buddha, what is the course of study in your teaching? What is the progress on the path? How do we progress? And Buddha said, if there was some course of study, I wouldn't be the Tathagata. I wouldn't be the thus come Buddha, the like this Buddha. So there's no course. There's no understanding in this teaching. What am I? Don't know. So Buddha, Ananda spent 20 years being Buddha's attendant and taking care of him and going around, and he always heard Buddha's Dharma speeches. So he had like a photographic memory, and he would just remember every Dharma speech that the Buddha ever said. So after the Buddha died, actually Ananda was very helpful to the Sangha who wanted to collect Buddha's Dharma speeches, and they had Ananda come and recite them all, and then they got passed down through the generations and finally written down, and they became the sutras. But anyways, Ananda ended up being Buddha's successor's attendant. Mahakāssyapa was Buddha's successor in the Zen tradition, and Ananda became his attendant for another 20 years. And after 40 years, you can imagine he was kind of wondering what was going on. So one day he said to Mahakāssyapa, as the story goes, what was it that Buddha, the world-honored one, transmitted to you besides the golden brocade robe? What was it besides this kasa that was transmitted to you that makes you the next patriarch? And Mahakāssyapa said to Ananda, go knock down the flagpole in front of the temple, in front of the gate. Do you know what this means? And Ananda said, I don't know, I have no idea. He got this big don't know mind. Maybe at this point I should say it's important to, well, anyways, an aside to this is in India, in the old style Buddhist temple, whenever they were going to give a Dharma speech, they would run a flag up to the top of the flagpole, and that was a signal for everybody to come and hear a Dharma speech. Anyways, Ananda had this big don't know mind. What does this mean, knock down the flagpole in front of the temple? So for 7 days he didn't sleep. Only, what does this mean? Don't know. Then after 7 days, he got enlightenment, and he became the next patriarch in the Zen tradition. So, what does this mean? Knock down the flagpole in front of the temple. What does this mean? Zen is not understanding. Zen is forgetting your understanding. Or, I don't teach understanding, I teach don't know, which Seung Sahn often says. What does this mean? So, I hope all of you have a big question, and you can ask Seung Sahn because he can give you a big answer. And thank you all very much for coming tonight.
Okay, have no chance take, so 2 people. So everybody have question? Your life, your practicing, and your problem, the whole world situation and condition, any kind of question. Right.
Zen is beyond understanding, and we still come to hear his speech. This must make us stupid Zen students.
What's that?
You say Zen is not understanding, but we come in here and listen to Dharma speech. So what does this mean? Maybe we are stupid Zen students?
What do you understanding? Yeah, you don't understand. So many understand, many understand, but don't understand anything. So your understanding not yours. Don't know is yours. So you must take up with don't know, then attain don't know, then attain everything. That's the point. Okay? Okay. So don't know mind is very important. If too much understand, too much understand. Yeah, primary school, high school, and university, many learn society, many understand. This understanding not yours. Somebody's idea. Somebody's idea. So that's not yours. You must digest your understanding, then become yours. That means we say wisdom. Okay, wisdom. How do you digest it? Every day use don't know medicine. If you use don't know medicine, digest your understanding. Then this understanding become wisdom. Wisdom means yours. Okay? Try that. Okay, more question? No? This world much changing. Changing. Always changing, but nowadays very quickly changing. Before many years, but nowadays short time, nowadays short time equal past many years. This much very quickly changing, okay? You trade these rocks, boom, rocks. Begin time, slow down. Almost touch the ground time, very quickly. That's 가속도, understand? 가속도. Very plus, no? Speak. Huh?
Acceleration.
가속도.
When it has the apex and it comes down, just before it hits the ground, it picks up acceleration as it comes down. It's faster.
Very fast. The name is, we say this, physics said 가속도. Begin time very slow, touch ground time very quick. That's usually speed plus more speed.
Yeah, acceleration.
Acceleration. So the same as that. That's just nowadays the world is a very changing. It's a very quickly changing. Very quickly changing. So that means when you these fruits, begin time, this is springtime, small flowers. Then this flower make this small little fruits, green, small one. Then grow up. Then pass summertime. Then fall season coming. Then very good color, okay? It's still no smell. Very good color. This side almost ripe. This side not yet ripe. Then past that, then it's a complete ripe. Then have not all these fruits same taste. Green side, red side, almost same taste. Same as this world nowadays. Before not ripe this world, so communism party and capitalism party, two party here, green part, yellow or red part. Okay. But the past time nowadays, all good taste, same taste. Outside the color doesn't matter. Okay, inside the same taste. If you pass the same taste, that's a good ripe. We say this fruit is ripe. But if you pass this ripe time, then rotten. Part of rotten, rotten, then whole fruit rotten. Then come down. Then these fruits cannot eat, cannot that. It's the end of fruits. Now this Communist Party, Capitalist Party disappear. Correct, ripe. If we pass that, good taste, good time. Human world is a good time. Past good time, that means now they only economic. Money, okay? Much money have country, they have happiness. Have no money, not so good country, not many suffering. But past this time, then rotten. Now, small part, many fighting, okay? India or this this Iraq, Iran, or that area, also this Africa, and where is this East Europe. They many not big country never fight already now fight. Then big country of harmony, but small country fighting each other. That means small parts begin this rotten. Then this whole rotten, then come down. That end of this world. But this is seeds, inside seeds completely ripe. Outside is rotten, but inside the seeds completely ripe. Right? That's what the Korean says. 결실 means the seeds. Good taste time, not yet completely ripe. Maybe 95%. 90%, 95%. Or outside rotten, then the seeds completely ripe. Then next ground into the ground again, make a tree, make fruits. So outside form is disappear. That name is the end of this world. But inside the seeds completely ripe. So if you practice, everything no problem. That right age. If you're not practicing, you don't understand what kind of demon catch you, go where, don't understand, okay? So be careful, everybody. Not become clear mind, some demon catch you, go some place. So, more question? No? Very interesting today. No question.
So Santanim, this soon end of this 1,000 year period. Also a Korean calendar of some cycle, also ending soon, right? Early.
Maybe soon.
So does this mean then that you talk about this rotten in this outside world, many problems appear? Demon mind, then very common?
If you're too high, then behind the people have problem. What's it?
So this outside world and big problems in the next 20 years, 10 years or so?
Yeah, might have problem.
That's a problem in this world?
Yeah, already have problem. Because age, sickness appear, so country fighting each other, and economically have a problem. Many have problem. Already begun. Okay.
Already started.
Yes. So that is I think it's 10 years. 10 years, the 20 years, 2,000 years, then understand what kind of world situation. Much human world is have problem. Because this world cause effect very clear, human beings number one bad animals. Dog, cat, deer, any animal, bear, not so much. They hungry, then catch some animal, then eat, then sleep. Human beings make this alarm, nuclear weapons, whole. Not only these few people, not many human beings. Human beings don't care, but the few people make this alarm, nuclear weapons, then many kill the animals, many kill the dead. Also, human beings number one bad action to this world. So this world is cause effect very clear. Which means 1945, only 2 billion people, whole world, 2 billion people. That's many years, many thousands years, only 2 billion people. Only begins after Second World, only past 45 years. 45 years, passing 45, human beings, 3 billion people appear. Now, 5 billion people, okay? Very short time, 45 years. More than this 3,000 years, okay? 3,000 years, only 2 billion people. Only past 45 years, only 3 billion people appear. So this consciousness comes from where? Okay? If you God made these human beings, that's God's responsibility. Buddha made these human beings, Buddha responsibility necessary. But that's not God, not God, Buddha. There's cause effect very clear. Human beings all kill the animals, eat meat, eat meat is okay, but the skin is make hat, make clothes, make shoes, everybody create shoes, yeah? That's animal shoe, animal skin, Huh? So this, if you are somebody kill you, use your skin, make shoes, you don't like that. So this animal consciousness don't like it. So become human beings fighting each other. So nowadays all human beings' mind is like animal mind. Okay? I don't care my parent, I don't care my country, I don't care anything. Only my way. Dog understand only dog way. Cat understand cat way. Snake understand only snake way. Human beings all same way. So fighting. Huh? Only my way. Your way not correct. All separate. Many separate. Small part. My country. My village. Huh? I'm very strong. That is the animal mind. I'm very strong. They had no great love, great compassion. That is the animal mind. So that is a fighting each other. Soon fighting each other. Soon then the human world is a disappear. Because cause effect very clear this world, okay? Huh? Yeah. Okay.
Also, doesn't Buddhism say that bodhisattvas appear to help us?
With
the demons?
What's that?
Also, does Bodhisattva appear help us?
Okay, many bodhisattva appear. These are holy people, holy man. Whole world, this society number one bad, then holy men appear. Society not so bad, everybody good, then holy man is not necessary. Yeah? So holy men appear means that the society too bad, so holy men appear. This is opposite. This world all opposite. Energy, make energy balance. Too bad. So very too good people appear. Then plus minus zero. Okay. That's the whole world. Always this world is a balance. Nowadays many holy men. Who is correct holy man don't understand. Some magic man said, I am holy man, look at your face. You are tomorrow have a problem. You bring you much money. The name is holy man. Many this type holy men appear. Okay.
That's demon.
Yeah. Demon said, I am holy. Some consciousness coming in, So other consciousness coming in. I am holy man. I am this Buddha. So I control you. Only you listen to me. Only speech. Then you become holy man. Then only listen. Nowadays, many psychic people become holy men. Holy people. Okay. I am holy. Some people carrying this picture, or carrying this picture in front of this. Then only believe me. Don't believe other things. Only believe in that. You get the happiness. Not believe me, you got the hell. That's number one bad, It's a dictator style. Okay. Many this type happening. So Zen mind very, very interesting. Zen mind, Everybody understand? Who is this yoga master? Rajanishi. Rajanishi all carrying the Rajanishi picture, but the Rajanishi died. Before that, might have problem now. But he is inside might have problem. But this, human beings don't understand. He is a correct holy man, not holy man. His speech is very beautiful, so he have power. So everybody, okay, I follow you. But inside might have problem. So this Rajanishi group all fall down. Not only that, many yogi master this style, okay? Some master, you must carrying my picture, some that style, okay? That's very dangerous. That's also very easy. Carrying this somebody picture. Oh, these people have much power. Always help me. Oh, wonderful. That's the end of world style. So keep clear mind, very big clear mind. Then not follow this style. Okay. If you not have no clear mind, soon, because human beings' mind is very weak nowadays, very weak. Want some dependent. Weak, so I want to depend on something. So use that mind, many bad action. Some master, this not master demon. So be careful, everybody, okay? Around you, some this type happening. Okay, more question?
So we have a picture of you on the wall. What should we do?
Huh?
What should we do? We have a picture of you on the wall.
That's a number of bad man. Why put on over there?
Fireplace, one burning.
Yeah, somebody mistake. Okay.
So you often say Zen means become independent. So what does that mean?
Not depend on anything. Can you believe your eyes? Huh? How do you believe your eyes? I ask you.
Your casa is brown and your robe is gray.
Keep that mind. Do you believe your ears?
Your voice is very gentle tonight.
Huh? No. Only hit Duro? That's all?
You are laughing at me.
No. One eye is enough. 1 ear enough. Ear coming in your eyes here, one nostril here, one mouth enough. Why 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, 1 mouth? That's a problem, huh? Maybe God is a big mistake. 1 mouth here, 1 mouth here. Much very easy. One side eating, one side talking. Why only two? Only one. That have problem. Huh? But this mouth only one. But one is much a problem. Many desire, many speech, bad speech, good speech, many desire. If you have 2, more problem. So God made only one. Right? More, if you 2 might have problems, so only 1 make. So, eyes not so much problem, ear not so much problem, so nose also not so much problem. This mouth must have opinion. This mouth must have opinion. Ears, eyes, ears, nose, not so much opinion. Okay, not so much. Only see, only hear, then checking, little checking, but not so much. But this mouth is much have opinion, much itself action, control everything, or desire, much speech, much problem. This tongue, very sharp than this knife, sharp than these guns. Okay, this tongue correct action, then whole save all beings. Not correct, all the country, everything fall down. It's the tongue. So much have power, this tongue. Eyes not so much power, ear not so much power. This tongue, much have power. If you 2 tongue, much have power. So God made only 1 mouth. To make 2 mouths, then have problem. So, more question? No? Okay.
My mother is Catholic, and I have sisters who are Catholic. and I have a daughter who has been raised a Catholic, and they have asked me what is the Buddhist teaching about abortion, and I don't know the correct answer to that question.
What kind?
Whole family is Catholic.
So
they ask him, what does Buddhism say about abortion?
abortion?
Yeah,
Abortion.
baby, woman cut this baby.
Yeah, that is a Catholic tight, okay? Catholic, they rule is a devotion, don't like devotion.
Abortion.
Abortion. So, that is a Catholic old style, almost 2,000 years, that coming tradition. But this world is changing. Eh? Human beings too many, okay? So, that's the world changing, also our situation changing, our direction is changing necessarily. But Catholic only keep this old style, okay? Catholic old style. So some people don't like this style, okay? Only follow Catholic rule. That means don't understand truth. In Buddhism, only follow situation, and condition, and find the correct way. Not only me, only for all beings, whole world. Then sometime, if you Catholic and Christian fighting each other 100 years pass, okay, before fighting each other. They teaching the love while fighting, same roots, Catholic and Christian, same roots. While fighting, killed each other. And this baby come out, that's not correct. That's ties that they not correct teaching. Something mistake. So that is we say old style. Old society is okay. Now this society is changing. In Korea also this comparison. If you 7 years old, you don't sit together with a boy and girl. If you 7 years old, then woman there, boy there, girl here, never together facing each other, talking, playing, not possible. That's a strong rule. That's a Confucianism rule. But nowadays many people go to school together, young girl, young boy together, go to school. So that's rule changing there, already changing. Yeah. Any kind of religion, any kind of society, changing possible. Truth, what is truth? That truth means only follow situation. There has no my opinion, my condition, my strong, my direction, okay? My opinion, my condition, my situation, my function, have no. But only holding my opinion, my condition, my situation, then that have problem. So Catholic and Christian and this, not Christian is okay. Catholic much have problem. Because if you went to this France, or you go to this also Germany or other Catholic country, okay, they maybe 50 years ago, 100 years ago, many monastery. Also Spain, mostly Spain over there, many Catholic monastery. I went to this Parma. I visited this one Catholic monastery. Before 200, 300 monks stay there. Now, old monk, only 6 old monks, past already 60 years. New monk not appear. New monk not appear means that Catholic teaching is not not today, cannot help this society. So new monk not become harmony. So many students, but have no Catholic monk. Only old monk. In the past 6 years, old monk, only 6 or 7 stay there. Before 200, 300 monks stay there. This much changing. So Catholic, this teaching, very old style. So many young people don't like. Because not become harmony nowadays society. Okay? So maybe someday change that, I think. Okay, more question? No? Okay.
Before you said that homosexuality,
Huh?
that homosexuals,
Uh-huh.
before a lifetime, like some man is homosexual, before a lifetime he's woman. But why are some people, why do they so many, a lot of homosexuals today? And why, what percentage of this consciousness before a lifetime is man or woman?
That means too many human beings, okay? Too many human beings. Which means you have here green beans, here yellow beans, okay? Not so much green beans, not so much yellow beans, then correct up your yellow beans, green beans, no problem, all the time. Too many yellow beans, too many green beans, then sometimes that's a mix. Sometimes mix. Too many, so it's sometimes mix. So before life, many man karma have. This life, then man karma is a woman karma up here. Okay. That I am woman, but before life, many men. So man karma, consciousness, all man karma, 80%, 9%, man karma. But this life become woman. So consciousness, man karma, body is woman. So this woman, like this woman. Also before karma, many women. 80%, 90% consciousness is a woman karma. This life of man. So that's a mistake, sometimes mistake. This is the same as the green, yellow beans, green beans. Sometimes too many seeds, too many grow up. Then sometimes this usually style is fry this flower, some kind inside, okay, inside flower, make only green beans. This inside flower, yellow beans. Too many, then strong wind coming, then this yellow beans fly, powder coming, yellow beans here. That's a big mistake, Then it's yellow beans become green beans. Same as that, too many human beings, so sometimes mistake. I am before life man. This life big mistake become woman. Or become man. Then man like a man, woman like a woman. Outside doesn't matter. Consciousness, So we have 3 kinds of body. Dharma body, karma body, and form body. Sometimes that name is the end of this world. End of this world. Dharma body, form body, sometimes mistake. Mix. So this type happening. Understand? So we saw that many this type happening. Then a man like a man, woman like a woman. Don't like this man, okay? So man like a man, don't like woman. This happening means these are too many human beings. So that's a mixed time. Next lifetime, some kind of mistake. So this type happening. that means too many. Too many means end of this world. End of this world, all not correct. Some correct, some very, very strong, very weak. Sometimes very strong, very weak. That means strong, very weak. Meaning is that. So that is a mixed time. Mixed time. Before we talk this in Washington D.C., we talk about outside any kind of action, any kind of form is correct, but inside not correct, not complete. Outside, even correct, that's not correct, not complete. So inside very important now. The inside. Our inside. What is our inside? Inside means take away any your opinion, any condition, any situation. Then your inside complete correct. Okay. There has no my opinion, my condition, my situation. Only follow correct situation, correct function, correct relationship. Then I like man. I like woman. Never this type happening. That's I like. I like somebody. I like this means only desire. So complete means they have no my desire. Only help other people. That name is bodhisattva action. So if you have bodhisattva action, even I like somebody, I like man, but not do that. Strong practice, take away my karma, then not do that. Only correct action is possible. But only me strong. So karma control you. You cannot control your karma. So this type happening. Okay?
Hey, Sensei, that's very hard for me to listen to, because nowadays many people feel that that's like you talked about Catholics and abortion, that's old opinion, and now everything changing, so now more grow. So maybe is it maybe possible that that's just an old opinion, that maybe man liking each other is not bad or not wrong or not mistake, but maybe just okay.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
That's
everything is changing, so
that is already end of this world. Soon this old society, that means rotten. This kind of rotten. Kind of human world rotten. Understand? Because this rotten means correct rule, broken correct rule. That means rotten. Correct rule means correct form.
the correct form may be changing. Or
Yeah.
maybe our idea of it, our opinion of it is widening.
Yeah, that's the correct form. Changing time, correct form. Okay, changing time, correct form. But you look at this, not keep your opinion. Look at that. Then that's rotten. This fruit, rotten here, rotten. That's correct form. Rotten is correct form. Cannot keep all beautiful. Cannot keep long. Okay, rotten is correct form. So I say that's correct form. But this society rotten, okay? That's one by one. Action is, that's okay. Any kind of form, changing time. So changing is no problem. Any kind of action, any kind of situation, any kind of form, no problem. But this fruit, big fruits, we check one part rotten. Then finally all fruit rotten. Then this outside good taste people all rotten, but the seeds not rotten. Again into the ground, again come up. That's we say. What say? Heck.
Nucleus.
Huh?
Nucleus.
Nucleus. Yeah. Heck.
Action.
핵심.
Yeah, nucleus.
nucleus. Okay, nucleus. Nucleus never changing, never changing. That's nucleus complete form. Never unbalanced, correct balance. That's this world is true. So any kind of form you can change, any kind of you, time is passing, end of this world, many kind of appear. Long time ago, some nose is a very big, it's like stick, no? This time, man, okay, human appear, or ear, much, one ear, big, it's like something, something fan, okay, sense today. This is happening. Nowadays also not only this style, okay, many one woman, one man, they have two kind, have penis, have this, woman that, two kind have. Yeah, many people this type happening nowadays. Before never happening this type, okay? Both have, okay? Yeah. That's some kind of mistake, Some kind of disorder, unbalance. So this type happening. That name is the end of this world, Don't know it's much better. If you understand, have problem. So I hope everybody moment to moment keep clear mind, very important. Not clear mind when I go don't understand. If you could not find the correct direction, so keep clear mind, moment to moment, then everything clear in front of you. But if you moment to moment not clear, then any kind of demon control you. Any kind of demon control you. You don't understand. You cannot control your body. You cannot control your mind. You cannot control your consciousness. Then we don't understand. So practicing, very important. Stronger practicing. Then you set the stronger. Then see clear, hear clear, smell clear, taste clear, touch clear, thinking clear. Then you can see what is the true way. There has no my opinion, my contention, my situation. Very clear appear in front of you. That means we say bodhisattva action. Only bodhisattva. Great love, great compassion, great bodhisattva action appear. If you keep this mind, when you see, when you hear, when you see, oh, just like the truth. Sky is blue, trees green, dog barking up, sugar is sweet. Everything is truth. How correct function truth make your correct life? That name is bodhisattva action. That's a very important point. So our practice, number one important. Practicing, number one important. Not practicing, you lose your center, then don't understand your correct way. Cannot find your correct way. Then have problem. Some demon catch you, go to hell. Much have problem. Okay? Now it's okay. Many food, many clothes, many good house. Good food, good clothes, good house. That cannot help your life. Okay? Completely put it down. What is my correct direction? If you want to understand, find your correct direction, put it down your any opinion, any condition, any situation. Then your correct direction appear in front of you. Only just do it. That's very important. So this world is the end of this world. Be careful. After 10 years, if you not keep clear mind, some demon catch you, go to hell. Okay? Be careful. I hope everybody practicing every day. Practicing. Everybody strong meditation students. So strong practicing. Your center becomes strong and control your feeling, your condition, your situation. Find the correct way and the correct situation, correct function, and get enlightenment, save all beings from suffering. Thank you.